Gifts were presented to them by the guests on the days. In her speech, MLA Landhoni said, the discipline and behavior should be maintained to the elderly persons. Nowadays, the rate of maintaining discipline and behavior to the elderly persons by the younger is decreasing day by day. Elderly persons should be cared for lovingly and tenderly, she said. MLA Surchandra said, someday all the young are to be older persons. They should not be ill-treated as they are old, weak and moneyless, he said. Chief guest of the function, Minister Mirabai said, one of the reasons of ill-treating the elders and lack of maintaining discipline and behavior by the younger generation is having change in food habits. A week-long Wildlife Week Celebration 2014 organized by Central Forest Division has begun today at Forest Training School, Koirangai. As part of the celebration, an essay competition on the theme Importance of Wildlife Week was held. 14 students from different schools participated in the competition. Besides, a painting competition was also held on the theme Wildlife Conservation. 35 students from different schools took part in the competition. Talking to the ISTV News, Divisional Forest Officer of Central Forest Division, Sana Jauba said, wildlife is an integral part of human beings. However, wild animals have been killed hysterically by the human beings for personal purposes since many years. It is high time to save the wild animals, and awareness should be given to the people how wildlife is very important for human beings. He appealed to the students to take the key role in protection and preservation of wild animals.
Wildlife ki conservation adagi protection asi hariba mayam sing asi nauringai dagi wildlife sina kanariba masine khoi da miyoi bada adagi atai khoi gi ecosystem services mayam am da kanariba se masigi saktak pa haibise angang dagi horaga tungda moina yumbi ora kadori na simadi si kanai haibise asi hengwai moina future pillar am oirim na moida hana khangan ba haibisa yam maru wena khanduna masi organization asi sinjabane.
On the other hand, Northern Forest Division Kangpokpi also celebrated the day at Apex Christian High School, Motbung. As part of the celebration, spot painting competition, article writing and quiz competition were held on the theme Protection of Wildlife and Their Habitat in different categories. Speaking at the function, Divisional Forest Officer T.S. Haukip said the day was celebrated only at the head office in the past. However, it has been celebrated at the divisional level from this year. The main objective of celebrating the day is to give awareness of saving wildlife to the people living in the remote areas in the state, he said. He also appealed to the people to preserve and protect the wildlife in order to control ecological imbalance.
District habidi division khuding makta suaina wildlife celebration ga loinana rachana iba aduga sport painting competition amasung quiz competition asi pangthoaga mafum khuding makta mayam gi awareness leina ba haina sinja langjabani.
In today's national and international news, asserting that India is on the move to becoming a country with a business-friendly environment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has exhorted top US corporates to establish and expand their base in India before it is too late. Take the benefit of the fast-paced development and changes in the Indian economy, Modi said in his address on Tuesday to American businesses, urging them to take advantage of India's growing economy to foster mutual prosperity. Together, we will reach new heights of development and growth, Modi said at the event organized by the US-India Business Council, USIBC. I invite you all for Make in India, he added. Prime Minister Narendra Modi left for India after his 5-day maiden visit to the US. He thanked the US before departure and said he was satisfied with his trip. Modi said, "Thank you, America. I achieved a lot in these 5 days. I'm going back to India very satisfied. Just before heading to the Washington DC airport, Modi addressed the US-India Business Council. He said, I invite you all to come now or the queue will be too long. Let us do good for American investors and for my country. On the tax system issue, Modi said, tax terrorism should end. The tax system should be easy. I have set up the committee to remove the tax system which is not useful. On the economic front, Modi said, India was making all efforts to move forward with new arena. He said, for any government, 3-4 months of experience is not much, but from economic point of view, I do not see any reason India to be behind. After that, he directly left for the Andrews Air Force Base, from where his Air India One took off for New Delhi. My visit has been very successful. From here, I am going to airport directly, Modi said. 12 people have been killed and 45 are injured after 2 passenger trains collided in eastern Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday night. 12 of those injured are in critical condition. The accident took place around 10:45 p.m. near Gorakhpur town, nearly 270 km from state capital Lucknow. Krishak Express travelling from Varanasi to Gorakhpur rammed the Barauni Express from behind, throwing 3 of its coaches off the track. Railways has suspended the drivers of Krishak Express for overshooting the signal. Railway spokesperson Anil Saxena said, a probe is on to ascertain the exact cause of the accident. The derailed coaches have been removed and rescue operations are underway. The injured have been moved to a local hospital. The movement of trains on the Gorakhpur-Varanasi track has been disrupted with at least 7 trains diverted. The Railways has announced a compensation of Rs 50,000 to the families of those killed and Rs 25,000 for those seriously injured in the accident. In a setback for former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha, the vacation bench Karnataka High Court adjourned the hearing of her bail plea to Tuesday. Her lawyers filed a plea seeking a speedy hearing of the case against her after the Karnataka High Court had put off her bail plea hearing till Monday. However, the vacation bench of the HC on Wednesday adjourned the matter to be heard by the regular bench on Tuesday. The former Chief Minister has been behind bars since Saturday when she was convicted in the Rs 66.65 crore disproportionate assets case and sentenced to 4 years in jail by a special court in Bangalore on September 27. All cinema halls in the state continue to be closed in solidarity with Jayalalitha. The AIADMK chief is presently lodged in VVIP cell number 23 in the central prison at Parappana Agrahara on the outskirts of Bangalore. In a shocking incident from Bihar, a state minister had to run for his life from an angry mob. The incident occurred at the Tara Chandi temple in Rohtas district of Sasaram, where State Culture Minister Vinay Bihari was chief guest at a program. The poor sound quality and sitting arrangements had infuriated the gathering, which started pelting stones at the dais, forcing the minister and officials to run for cover. The official vehicle of the minister was also torched by the crowd, which went berserk after the police tried to stop it from climbing on the stage last night when noted Bhojpuri singer Pawan Singh was performing. Bihari has demanded a high-level inquiry and held the local administration responsible for the incident. The United States has diagnosed its first case of the deadly Ebola virus, a man who became infected in Liberia and traveled to Texas, US health officials have said. The patient was hospitalized with symptoms that were confirmed to be caused by Ebola, a Centers for Disease Control and Prevention spokesman said. An army helicopter today crashed moments after taking off from an airbase in Bareilly, killing the 2 pilots and an engineer. The incident occurred this morning. 3 officers were killed, an army official said. According to sources, the helicopter was on a routine flight. Eyewitnesses claimed that the chopper appeared to be in trouble moments after taking off. It soon caught fire and crashed at the airbase. 2 pilots and an engineer on board the chopper were killed in the crash. Senior administration and police official have reached the spot. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. State pugilist Mary Kom bags gold medal in Asian Game. Cheated Sarita refuses to wear bronze medal. And Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai says efforts are on to frame a national policy towards increasing old age pension to Rs 1,000. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, do stay tuned.